que kana kulke audiolity if you live in masingo to sande bela audio prepare kan ka janjandi WhatsApp group ko no gambe digol bina me moyla silanin kunjaro nyin kibaro kullo to ta alam baro na la mansa kundala mol bulo kono aya futandinna a konsa fo gambe dingole nale kata altol oppositional silanin kunjaro question mark nyininka ako Gambia dingol nyininka, especially the opposition political parties in the Gambia. Ako fali alone the reason why the Similex company me alonko aning Gambia Mansakunda Adama Barola Mansakunda ye contract le sign purika Gambia la ID card le produce. The same company wale ka Gambia la IEC la voters card nyum produce. Ako Gambianol money atine wala contract ko bandala for a period of time. Nali yala hakilo bla natol membe Gambia kono. Passport ning ID card ol mankitale non. There was pushing and pulling between another company and Adama Barola company. But the money atine nafara in a Similex company la contract ko ni extend putting Adama Barola Mansakunda betara do kola kodeke for another 3 to 4 years. Aliyo dalilo na to opposition sulanen kunjaro dalilo le fanya kunga na fo Gambia dingole al sal hakido tunyendo ndol mo messenger lalde the sulanen kunjaro information no menata wala nyene ko Similex la contract or filed opposition aliyalo ne Similex yemo role play in 2026 presidential election on yinkono ya Adama Barrow Mansakunda mako no nyaadile e election on yi nyaadile ila foreign registration otare no nyaadile the number of voters card ka produce Gambia without the knowledge of the Gambia the IEC but IEC ning Adama Barrow Mansakunda and in Similex these are the three different institutions of many alonko they are working hand in hand main costa mayor Adama Barrow Mansakunda Cindy in 2021 presidential election. Sa mune be kerinje nali ya hakilo blani nusulani kunjana tande ima molje katara siring biri ye Adama Barrow Mansakunda ning IEC katata shortly before the 2021 presidential election. Na mune tande Adama Barrow Mansakunda mune tande IEC for IEC findane ye public announcement or ye press release nyingi katande ko Adama Barrow Mansakunda lafta ka Gambia 1.2 million people registered vote. He left all provided in 2021 elections. IEC na Adama Barrow Mansakunda ni respond katandila ko the Gambia la IEC the moment target count in the Gambia registered vote me ano kanyana tala for 900,000 to 1 million. Nali ya la kilo bulano sulani kunjano ya Gambia di una kilo bulandala. Wenye nati no Adama Barrow la moli yela statistics nyingele the number of vote yalon ke be fraudulent natila the fraudulent tactics only be many use la to reach the presidential election in 2021 because of Adama Barrow Mansakunda bullet na menkono ya feel ko Adama Barrow fa wole fisa boy presidential election fa fomba ne deno na low platform ko ayafo jumale mako wala Similex company Similex la contract ko la extend Prokana fokata for 2027. A costa mundalilla. Alsalanko, this is the motive behind it. This Similex company, niajela contracto ining Adama Barrow Mansakunda la kolmantano nyawanya. But ya make sure contracto nyinte ya extend. Altal opposition party shall be well prepared for 2026 presidential election. Nyemo information on the me alonko, it is very clear and approved tale abe ladin ko Adama Barrow Mansakunda din dalilo atinna because ye role men play ye system me introduced to reach the election nyina atinna ye Similex la company la contract with Adama Barrow Mansakunda ya extend no but just running kunjaro na nataji previous concluded well just recent concluded census maker population census maker Gambia kono Nali Ajibe in 2021, the Gambia population aning the 2024 Gambia population ola ye increasement keje the population ola are raised nyameng. And then the foreign population of me alanko anambarola manzakunda yabe is it well calculated foreign members of many alanko ibe Gambia kono jambi the information of me alanko slanin kunjaro ya be garana from anambarola manzakunda anila plan toward 2026 slanin kunjaro landing kono jambi akona ngafo Gambia dingole. The number of Senegalese foreigners in the Gambia me alanko anambarola manzakunda register is more than 6,000 Senegalese, a registered one in the Gambia. But the number of foreigners Senegalese in the Gambia near BGB is nearly 1 million Senegalese. All the Gambia is nearly Guineans. The number of Guineans living in the Gambia near GB is nearly 1 million Guineans will be living in Gambia. But Arabarola Masakundani Gambia Bureau of Statistics yamon planning atinane. Itolie menta officially. Nina najibe mol meni yaran ko be sure kono Gambia ID card solel be bulo kono imem produce Gambia ID card Similex. Ni Arabarola Masakunda e kulloto do kol men ke mol meni yaran ko jineno le mondi wala ni other citizen le mondi meni yaran ko man time man naturalized process nyinta Gambia kaitol di men is almost 300,000 Guineans. But Arabara Masakuna Namone official registration of Katanimola Konina Bejile is almost 6,000 Guineans officially registered in the Gambia. But more many yalonke banco dealer election of Gambia Kaito in dealer through Arabara divide and rule politiconi is nearly 300,000 people. Gambia dingole Sulani Kunjaro in the Fonya na diatale Aliata Namandiale Aliat Tuje. This is the correct statistics data me ala ko Sulani Kunjaro ya chikana na lande Gambia dingole tema. It's more than 6,000 Junians. Me ala ko sansante to le me register ko lemo a migrant or but millions of Guineans are currently living in the Gambia, especially after General this coup d'etat menkera. It is the data is very certain. So Jibos so ye statistics menta na ka publish Gambia dingole web page on nkono ani reality manke cleaned. Among sort of tonyati je. Nina na jibe koteke di Jibos la recent data nye men publish no. Of course Jibos ye ole register ni. But the original Senegalese men be Gambia. Niya jibe Jibos men is almost 3,000 Senegalese men go officially be registered in. That's not true. 300,000. That's not true. Niya jibe the Senegalese men be living in Gambia after Guinea on. Senegalese men be living in Gambia is nearly 500,000 Senegalese. Or more than 500,000 Senegalese. Many are not going to be Gambia. And there are another thousands of Senegalese, many are not going to register, but they are still living in the Gambia. And they'll be able to Gambia identity card without going through right process, through naturalized of Bangkok. These are the two figures, many are not going to reflect Gambia in current census in Kono. Kaje ko ye figure mendi is completely false. Aman soto tonya takoro. But arambara mazakunda mastermind all these things. Yao plan before census in start la. Yao kumasile before census in start la. Arambara mazakunda na wuli kodege. Anala banjinu mafia le kulloto mejo kede. Arambarola agent within the opposition party, he was present at that meeting. Arambarola diamuta. Nani mole menkata. Abokede no kana kafale. And that's what happened just recently. The Banjul Mafia ni Adam Barrow meeting okele ala agent of an other opposition party kono me anko Adam Barrow la hate most. Adam Barrow le political party ni hate. Alia Gambia no ultimate be jibero. Jumala opposition political party di Gambia Adam Barrow e men kong. Agento e kuloto meeting kijede. A special message. Adam Barrow la agent within that party. I information on him pass. Kadi State House la. There was a celebration. State House ni kono. Ntabe disclose la jam. Ala nalien mota alata. And these are the agents. Many along could be opposition party members will equally celebrate. Kaje ko wole o party in Kano. Time will tell. In 2026. Yakulo to medio ke State House na ki Adam Barrow ni advice. Katandala ko ila fita men na wole be kala chila opposition party la ko ila agent na na mune foye wala nyinde ko. Yenna mission is almost completed. Ya key mission omena within that political party in Ghana. It can succeed to yell. Because I confusional nati within that political party damal tema. So now I'm gonna for Adam Barrow la masakuna in Ghana. Obi okula nyin kola. Oppositional nyanta smart lale. NSGWP party nyanta bola wala. Ali mirabak. Yeah, Adam Barrow Masakunda na advisement. Adam Barrow Masakunda will continue a tribal division tactical in the next 2 years, especially if I slow down due to Gambia current situation, economic situation. But if they do not, if they approach approaching Kela toward 2026 presidential election from 2025 Qatar, June Qatar. Wobekela Adam Barrow la center nyendi. Wobekela Adam Barrow la tonedi. Tribal division politics, tribal division tactics. Ibole usla. Qatar. After the confirmation call, it will plan on maintaining Ubekela because it the same tribal division or taxes on Ibole usla against the oppositions because it's really to them it is easier to defeat them. Ila agento fana be wala kuota naka wala mo agento la kuota and ning Adam Barrow winda ila agento is going to Adam Barrow government and that's the end of our relationship with UDP because abala fansung private kwa aboleto is better than the UDP Pruga Gambian safe self-interest individuals. Inana Adam Barrow masakunda after that short meeting nkeda Adam Barrow masakunda na damuruko tege Ramsia Diab. I respect that woman with all my heart. I still respect that woman. And I will still, I haven't regret a bit of my time. The little conversation the woman did that, especially the Gambians in Malaysia, at a time as an ambassador. Within that time, the Gambian all many along Benji come from Malaysia. Contact men dundantema and I document under that Gambian all men represent the student on a mark nyame. Where I still respect that woman and that respect will continue. But Ramsey Diaby statement of Mendi ala diamondulat. I know it's hot. It's very painful. But this was a well-calculated move by Adam Barrow government. Ramsey Diab was not talking. Briefly. Adam Barrow Masakunda be continue this tribal division political in 2025, Qatar 2026 come. After the confirmation, agent ya confirm yako, yamula mission mena completed. Adam Barrow Masakunda will continue. So this one was well prepared. Nane Ramsey Diamo mo connect the dots. The Ramsey Diab I knew is not the one talking. Because of the position. Yes, because of the position. She's saying certain words. But not only that, it is intentionally to further divide that country, or to further divide that political party about a mentor, or look, another democracy party, to change the narrative. This is the best opportunity for you. The Jambala would lot. The Jambala. So this was well prepared. Nana Arabara Masakunda advisement na kotege. This tribal division political will continue. So Ramsia Diabna na Diamole Nyamako Brabi UDP. It can associate with Lebanese. It can associate with other things. A man ne deno jako anate wuluta ugambe bangola kaka manni kamale for. The word that word mandinka. Women tells. Adambarola Masakunda na men forward. In another men Adambarola Masakunda advisement after that short brief meeting with this thing. Well in the you cannot divide. There are certain tribal bankokan. You cannot have them no matter what. Ila tribal division political you cannot have the majority. Walam new majority walam nindi maninko ninjolali, especially APRC and in APRC la not coalitions. Yajel ko anombalola in tribal division political ni at a sifla lesorono no bankoka. Wasila mujumata wala maninko taninjola. So wasil nyun na siya party jumale kono. Wala APRC ti ya jamela APRC and the United Democratic Party UDP mealanko is headed by the Mandinka lawyer Useno Dabaka. These two parties you cannot have them. You have to further divide and rule them in order to conquer them in 2026 presidential election. Inara Adamabaro advice nyinara. And this is the trend Adamabaro Mazakunda ba yusla. Alienta Alimatao. This is the trend men discuss at State House. Walana Ramsia Diabning in another trial. This is well prepared plan me alanko alanda nyatole. Janaba fa into Jusla Adama Baroy. Ye media command wala nyama prasa fa express. Yo blow katani other opposition parties wala. Katani other seedol lako. Ale Ramsia Jabana na party men kona. Ika brand UDP ke brand nyame. At bill party blood with all the position I may hold. On the Yajame government, and at the same time, Adama Barola government as an ambassador representing the entire country. In another, this is the center of Ntola politics. This is our aim and objective toward 2026 presidential election. So, and that's exactly what's narrated. No, I have no contact, no any other business with this lady. But this is the reality I'm entering State House. It is forced to do so. And then that's exactly one of the things Ibemenkeka. So in another plan, Adambaro will sponsor some of those tribes. A prominent member of this tribe, Ida Mandinko, wala a prominent Jola Nyibe, a huge amount of money in Chikela, Kadila, to form a political parties. For instance, in Foni, one of the prominent Gambians, Jola, Anambaro Masakunda Abeoletala, ka huge amount of Kodonyin dealer, Puruko Takela, own political party in form. Ibaya, those prominent Jolas, at least they have a voice in the society. They are well respected in the society. Even Ajilako, they will have the followers in order to further divide those tribes as well. And the same thing will apply to the Mandinkos. So even Ajalako, Neoketa, even Ajalako, they will be able to divide the biggest tribe in that country. So, and then some of their prominent party militant also will be bribed, including including an executive member, which is currently serving Adama Barrow as an agent. Nintamo itambedia mulalenak. Kulolo bembelare mbojambe boila nitablo kabe telale. I'll continue to celebrate the criminal within you. We will reach there. Adam Barola Mansakunda plan on him prepare to reduce the number of opposition leaders. Get ready, and you have to rebel against this government. The Gambian citizens need to rebel against these citizens. The Gambian citizens, you need to rebel against Adama Barrow government. Adama Barrow government, anyanda danale at all cost. Yes, Senegalese the number of Senegalese migrants resident in Senegal, and the number of Guinean resident in Senegal. Adama Barrow la Masakunda makes sure the number ya reduced to a level. Even the number that left behind, you will add to the Gambia population. Well, the Gambia population of to 1.5 million Gambians. Ya make sure they will bail national identity card, the Gambia voters registration, in order to reach the presidential election. This is a well-prepared plan. Opposition leaders, the reason why, the reason why, Adama Barrow Masakunda, G boss like Similex like contract on banda. There was a heavy pushing and pulling. Gambia only sitting a month without producing an identity card, without producing even a passport. Alinada, within a short period of long discussion, because of the 2021 presidential election, the role Similex play in the Gambia. What happened at the end of the day? In order to agree, determined conditional because of the Gambia current situation of the economic depression of the Gambia, the poverty, level of poverty in that society. Adama Barrow popularity is zero. The biggest opposition political party in entire provoke to make a wrong move at a wrong time. And that will give Adama Barrow advantage. Because new at that moment, the number of Iba makes sure to rig the election, to use the tribal card against that particular political party. Proka 2026 presidential election on you win, this is the trend of the main kicker Adama Barrow Mansakonda toward UDP. This was well prepared plan, and that will continue in the next 2 years. Janneh 2026 presidential election. Allah savajale in record in Italia, Mabalia, la Bank of England, and in Deutsche Bank. Remember Scotland, Allah serve Bank of Scotland. Remember America, ya Mabo in a Bank of America. This is going to continue. This was Adama Barrow plano. The number of Senegalese the number you reduced, the junior number you reduced in order to give them the Gambian identity card plus the registration, the voters registration, the voters card, proka election on yinke during the 2026 presidential election. Yenemu one of Adama Barrow plan on yente. So Kunjaro Yamaro Kena. Ako Gambenol, this is time for unity. Na laftal al dingolo, o banko la ficho, o banko kana annex, o banko kana akana burka. Ako silame kunjare dandaraw di Gambe dingol. Idebe NPP le, be you are suffering. Idebe any political party. Yanateka Adama Barrow MPP la chairman on the moon. You are suffering. You are not even getting electricity in the Gambia. This is the time for Gambian to unite and get rid of this Adama Barrow government. It cannot allow Adama Barrow a run for the third term. And that should be our focus now. We have to rebel against the citizens. The reason why the Gambian militaries are suffering. Sidinjani Adama Barrow and in the Gambia current CDS, if the Gambia military, few military will be economic, if the military be used kind of something, they are able to identify few military officers. Purukana kotake ka Gambia army take suppress koya jame jongula sol prepare nyame in order to suppress the rest of the Gambia militaries. Ibola kuru kan something kotake. Arabaro will be able to generate another new junglers to suppress the Gambian armies. But ibo kenola nyadile. The army divided into bigger segments. it is completely divided into different segments. I will never admit it out loud. The tribal division of the society army fanabe divided because there's no institution me alongo. Well, ye ethics to out loud. Iba be divide kawolanyam. And before 2026, they will get rid of the major army officers or the senior army officers within the militaries and then the police, because Woldol is suspected ko Woldola taro position on yinto. Good. If you are below 25 years, you turn out and you more risky quality. Okay. Okay, even tinya cold in your bango kanja. Come on. A lot problem available. So I can just suffer and even a live program. Cheers. Damn. In the note, you're going to cigar phone, but you need cigar phone. Okay. I'm a Bundas Council. God believe. Well, a professional footballer so like Musiala. Kaya Javi Moro. Do I why? Humorist called. Kaya humorist called, you know. Sona. So now when the monkey match, you know. Let's take a commercial break. Gambia. Allah kubal famulu je, you know. Doge abandal. Doge lafala. Doge nombe duale, you know. Bachilo ama easy. Bedwala bachilo. I'll say so never in kafarla. Sister. Yeah, na soja Roma mandade. Aliama ko man. Yup, alimarangana. Yo, nga commander Wolda, the major general in the house. No, ke mone kere fana. Si fabula. Yes. Commercial break. I apologize to the viewers. Nga general Wolda, you know. General will the softens try more temuni the one in a sona. Sona do a baki do le for a man in cover killer. Gentlemen do Alama and try and Jankai and so sit down in Jatakanda. So let's continue after the commercial break. Welcome to the midnight show. So, these prominent two tribes, members of support la, pour your own political party solving can establish. Ibinajela ko, ibe election on your regional nyame, that will be an easy ride for them to defeat the opposition political party like United Democratic Party, because Adam Barrow doesn't even have any plan with any other political party. Adam Barrow is going to run for the presidency with UDP. Election no be men ko run UDP dam ma tiaje ko dam malam party and men kada election no the rest I know I'm a bother wala because I don't know they cannot do it. So UDP is all my major target. So but these two prominent government ole ko silane ko nyarok na fale ko ali focus ale concentrate ali ajibe another political party a prominent members from these two biggest tribe in the Gambia, that is Mandinka and Jolas, will be sponsored for own political party law. A huge amount of money will be given to them to further divide these two tribes. Also ojibe the abekela nyadile obe happen nale. And each of them, I don't borrow Yemen promise in order to do that is over $200,000, including that political party, opposition political party, solar elected members. Many of them, they already elect them. Will be tarla wal kono. The menuta. And maybe populist at later part of the show. Yes. Also, Karuka, some very important part of the region. Hop. Alinyi read. Nda hanyila kanye sadaja. Nda hanyila kanye sada. Nda hanyila kanye sada. Yala nindi amda Julia United Democratic Party. Dolby will come part and come back, including diasporians. Ngamel long almalo. But it tolyal lonne ko membe carry yalone. Only few interest people will be in Yemeni personal interest people will come. Not the Gambia. I'm not gonna be part of that one anymore. Never on time. Unless secret agent Aladoko is perfectly working for them. It's perfectly working for them. I don't know about Sakundai. What Nambaji be kanja phone for phone taking kanafo. Ningafa abemune killer that political party. This is my concern. Ningafa be the next minute he's going to NPP. You cannot reason. Because bojo ndingolo Janneh be wela internet or Facebook or they come to kwetole. You know. Sulani kunjaron dene wala kadil. Jarang ka dingon dene wala kadil state house. Sulani kunjaro o abele long. Alsonda la mansong o mala hajo. Barinta hanya la kanyimbe na red jang. But mbafala lo secret agent. Anambaro secret agents. I have booklet by Paro. See what? Yes sir. A UDP. With UDP, nan make go. Nkal dandala ledro. Alkana mojibe, democracy party. Let me be frank with you. Alkana mojibe because of he's an elected member of the party, because of his run, he's running an office on the UDP ticket. Ali expel, no matter what they do. Alimab Janneh from expel. Dem fazu political party leader. Aling expel. Ibal divide la. Ning alame dema. Ila an objective. Alba regretted for the rest of your life. You have to be very smart in making making decisions. It is going to be sad. Adama Barrow's secret agency was booked within you. And because Iba use Candido men, ala unlawful activa involved a menkono, Adama Barrow manza kunda wole long about bulo kono sam. Abe jemo play kefe. With one of the President Barrow advisor. Which is going to be very I think in future. Menkela silanta abe kind abe findana. But jano be kela kotek abe na monekela. Abe another havoc le create within you. And then nali amatu mamena le case that because ibo ke kana puruka je kome ofana bank or ofana political I ofana defected from UDP atata. But I ninju mala be nkonyin kono. Ani Adama Barrow la presidential advisor le be nkonyin kono. Ila unlawful activist oli wala kije. And the investigation are still on. Not yet finished now. Iba konyen finish kane. Miata the Iba tele use come as an MPP agent within them. Yeah, for ye tax led yala. Probably main kekala to destabilize UDP. Ola B is to tax and campaign for Allah Akbar. Ya tax ku dantanela. Ya tax ku dantanela. Ngwenta be fola jam. Ndem be fola. Men kila la. Barenta kila mo fana. Mbe mo jana. Ya tax le to campaign for an individual. Pray to them. Neo keda to momena. Will be UDP in destabilize. UDP la failure be kunna wala. And that's exactly what is happening. Mark from my you have to mark this from my word. Mark from today. It will happen in shortly. Am I Mefang? I will never celebrate a criminal. I'll continue like a criminal. I'll plan flanjam. Wala nyendego. A special assigned to do a special campaign to manipulate an individual because he has a stronghold with United Democracy diasporians. Thinking they can easily micromanage United Democracy Party. I'll be careful. Know how to operate. I'll plan A1, plan A, B, C, and D. I'll nyanta start UDP, put your house together at this crucial time. You need it. The tax element the tax plan A, plan B, ya tax men on the plan C. Because that is going to be a landslide for Adama Barrow government. And it is working. Ya tax to campaign against an elected member of your party. To them new okeda. That is going to be a obekela I better sada. I better sada. United Democratic Party. In terms of Secretary General for another political party. But na coalition partner maltoleti. I want the best for that political party in that country. I want the best for that political party. Your group all on the me alonko. Ibori use can be. They are still working with an individual, a member of NPP, a job seeker, campaigning against their own political party and elected and selected member of the party. It told them that is going to be a landslide victory for Adama Barrow in 2026. This is an intelligent report. Have shown and choosing UDP. This is an intelligent government intelligence ila investigation men kila statistics men taya landi ko ya jale ko UDP is going to win the presidential election in 2026 but if I stop la nyadi de they have to implement their agent within the party because the party will blood a lawful activity within that country ye mutale red-handed. But and then it will be that's where the UDP la send the decision of made laldo and any decision made within that political party kono wasama katela state house kono because no man ke bata mutalale. And in order to further divide that party, Ibabula to campaign to destroy them. Nama succeed what the moment is gone. Alal nyayele. The Democratic Party. Nyimbela Janneh, it is still killer because Anabarola statistics or Anabarola NPP na government na statistics so yatanilego. United Democratic Party is going to win the 2026 president. Ni ala sonto fana be kelale. Fana be kelale. Nyimbela la plan and plan D. No. Better now, lad. Ndeje fala. It's a code of men say that okay, buko for no sando. Iko for dumale. I will speak to the people. I will make sure that I copy this part and send to some of the important people that I trust. They can further discuss under the ground. This is very disheartening. Yes, sir. One of the rhetorics you can use as a scapegoat. It could have suffered for the party. Suffered for this party. It can always start back up to. It need to be respect. More from Mao Bango respect Lao Bango. You can only be a heartless and disgusting soul to disrespect that man because of a sacrifice. But it can use, and that made many of you just more many they don't even think on their own to manipulate their mind. That man is suffered a lot. Nyanta jolale. But it called to further divide you party. Forget about them. Hey, la strategy de la ntel bulo kanja. Wa nan tebe da ngandi san ko mbata break ota because mbedamente I'm getting pain in Benson Nomokon. The party I love, the love of that country and the party like United Democracy Party been divided and ruled by the same member of that political party is just heartless. Because of the material war, because of their dubious activities, because of their illegal involvement of something that they don't belong to them, but because of their self-interest, vanity, and money mongers. This is the way they only use come to divide you. Alal mira, bojo nyole beja. Nitole moje club leve, ndebuka club move. I reason a lot before making money from Falaja. But this is natural, it is now time to speak. And gradually we will speak. Ibeneke ka kono, ibalnene kanyinala. Alimira, be alkana almost if celebrate. They don't want it. What belongs to the government? Any member, nindabo blata corruption or kono, inado demo gambe, anamabaro masakunda kiskisiro na blata corruption or kono, mbe willa jamba agensla. And any member of the United Democratic Party members. Corruption. Okay. So, you never caring. Ika name sifal nyinata. Ika double name nyinta as a cover up to further divide the party. Al double trouble. The man is innocent. That man is innocent. Nalma respect no. Allah respect. Nalma respect no. Allow that song. Do not use that person as an easy ride to further divide the party. Dabo, yala nintele mu dabo shi. Me tell a mini dictator lati. Nintele as a leader like me, I'm going to be very arrogant. Me drastic measure tala. It doesn't matter me monata ya. Me tonya kesole folonano. You know what? Number why do come back and got you talk about it? Now more to like our own friend. Over 999 people friend request let the Needy and the unfriendly I will give opportunity to those on the waiting list. To bear no responsibilities of that. Sana baby boy on call it. I hatala for what I've and Bora or Celera. No unfriend no yen jackalin is worried about them. I cannot unfriend. Ndele UDP canal told it. My UDP. In fact, unkana project or Kumasi Gambia Kotake. Kana project on kana wale Kumasi Gambia Kotake. Alialama, when I silenced it, I went back to school. Mena karawala keka. Mena dokundo keka. Mena project on yimbari vibe kan kotake. Memenkela within this short period of time in the Gambia. Arambarola Masakunda ta kelano. But I still need to collaborate with Arambarola Masakunda in order to do that because it's going to be entirely charitable. No, I can't underrate. Now for you, I have like a braggle. I have like a braggle. Just recently, more than a meeting in Gila. Amade Benji Veka Janden. That man just recently, I contacted a member of Adam Barola Masakunda member, Konoka Tandalako. This is our aim and objective in that Gambia, but that doesn't mean contact Adam Barola Masakunda. Hey, I operate as an independent mind. So, Kavuko, Adam Barola Masakunda, they either like to give us an MOU with them, Adam Barola Masakunda, because Gambia didn't for free of charge. But you cannot do certain things without collaborating with Adam Barola Masakunda. It is charitable. We don't need any shit from Adam Barola Masakunda. Nga start Jamela Masakunda le yen kelendi nafikoli ya kuntu. Sa left awole murundi na kari vibe. Ka start fresh in the Gambia. Sa me albenjela Gambia banko kansa. Bakola joka pale tala NPP de. Ansumana Jame, the late Ansumana Jame ya Jamela brother. Alamande manin kafari kilaya. What are the director Jame Foundation and commanding a connect partner and can't tackle. I said in your city, Gambia knows it. Can't tackle. And Anamoro Masakunda, the project on Atla Gambia Banco Gambia will suffer, and I still need Anamoro Masakunda to support us at the best of his ability. Abekela just recently. And it's going to be a life-changing Allah health. This is directly dealing with health. Ngale ambulance sales sana gambele be jurumini njema any other train so. Be a bit of main proposal on batani dalale. At later part of this month, some changes in the bekelaye. This is our aim and objective. Nina jorando le fudara tu moment. Ground all be jele, many are castle. Center loud. And then the training, the services me rendered to the Gambian is going to be costed loose, free of charge. A health facilities, a well-trained paramedics, and ambulance services 24/7. Obe start land to le Bangkok. We came with the professional Germans. Just recently, Angola. They spent millions of euros there for nothing. Because corruption at Angola. So, this doesn't mean Anambra Masakunda criticize. I will continue to criticize Anambra government. Fungajeko ibe kolmen kike yake. So, unakela na mobile lafta. Sa sulani kunjara lafta mnakela na kodeke. Good. So let's continue with this one. Ano neo keta moneketa. Ni are used to further divide you bina monekela kodeke. Ya promise le koni Adam Barola Masakunda ni winter in 2026. The vice presidency ni bina wala dilala. Can you believe this? Yemuta red-handed with corruptions. In order to get a drastic measure to get a prostitute, to get kids, if you found guilty, yes or no, because you're gonna Gambia ding la family wala sunya. But it can now get be useless. Gambia ding wala aim and objective sort of mental. Pro whatever Gambia save equal divide pro Gambia cannot save no in an exchange of a position in your country. Can you believe this Gambia ding? Can you just believe this? This is what is happening within the Gambia political fraternity, being an opposition or being in the central government. They used how selfish some of Gambians can be. A very independent. Life is in a better positions. But you further, it can make sure they use you to destroy that country to that an extent. Moka wulule bi sama efa. Poverty level of Bangoka. Funding being over 70 Gambian people left at back on youth mans. Gambia youth man omen fata bi. Gambia youth man omen dama findi da bantaka mantra Gambia. Yesen e Gambia dingol jela. Anambaro masakunda Gambia la population ota ya infiltrate. Ka youth man otake increase. Number of youth man jela finda na Gambia Bango Gambi. After mena level kulendira. Gambia nol. Gambia nol. Gamenol. Become foreign. I'm bojo no internet order. Buffalo ko Mack tale. Mack saka ketenne. Mack mang party from like. Ala na de jana bole. Ato le party like in that. And then I give a moment criticize. Ole men ki party from to the form akota kiji. Ila entire generation of form akiji. But they still castigating them. Moldani. Arawala masakundana na mole figure out. Ekaka na mole targets, including Mack Janneh. Because Sulanin kunjara information o ake watchle. In order to get this man, inyanda ndemutala yang cut down. Inyanda monekela, inyanda the sponsor la, inyanda kala ambassador di jamana ja. Can you believe this? But I don't want to masakunda na moneki, no? These are the following people should be very careful. So I don't want to masakunda la final conclusion on the intelligent reporting mentally lako. Ikantul mold into nyantang hakilo to la bakere lako. One Suleiman Ben Suarez is the most hated Gambian blogger at this time. Suleiman Ben Suarez. Alamba Romans Kundaya Kon. They still wonder. They are still wondering. Aninju malaka diamud la ranyanda slanin kunjaro lonna. Suleiman Ben Suarez. I tell you nothing. Number one. Coach Pasamba Jao. Coach Pasamba Jao fana number ni Tobe Santo. Ye media nyinta ya high mark member ko kere fatu. Eko because kere fatu waka UDP makwele to defeat Adama Barrow Manzakunda in 2026 presidential elections. Barakamte mano. Anyway, made an outlet of it. So Wally Junior could be bribe like a kid. Wally Junior, Honato Vidi the Janneh. Not Jaranko Fanade, and Lam Toro News Fanato Finta Janneh, Alcamba Times. The Marjan, the To Mankuma Jansila. The Kenyan men for this are the most powerful powerhouse in the news platform in the Gambia. Alcamba Times, Mr. Marena and Alcamba. Yalfana high mark lede. Yalfana mark lede. No, Yamondo to Fodija Wokahani, you know. Near Umajan to Mamma, Canada, Melaka, Jamaica, Naman, Conina in Black Caribbean, Arisla. The Galamia, I don't want you to answer. Well, I'm like money mongalam. So don't worry. Yes. Iko molde nyumoli dali iba trial la pro iben silence in ola nyadile. Some of those even approach la but even more use they use la nyadi I don't know. But if try to silence some of these people by giving them huge amount of money, while I don't be able to suppress la wo be kelele like. Ibo yoli moltani le meni alanko ni mol meni alanko Suleiman Ben Suare coach Samba pa Samba Jawa and Kerfato Medias Mack Janneh Wali Junior and Bamba Mas Lam Toro News Alkamba Times Sana Jaju and Pa Modu Bojang so ni mol be jele meni alanko yare man media house or wala strategy long mani oke de ite fambatani da ite fambatani da Mack is an idiot anyway. I kinda back. Number 4. Adamu Barrow Masakunda. Barrow is very evil, Mr. Jawara. Barrow is a devil. Adamu Barrow Masakunda and the Banjul Mafia's group will conclude their meeting. Yela meeting on conclude ya Adamu Barrow brief in a well. Ika ko silinja kana ke la flag bearati. Kakana silinja ke la flag bearati. E kona ke silinja la ke flag bearati bani Adamu Barrow Masakunda ba soronna le. Ika kana ke silinja ke flag. Bari inana moneke ka ya advice fana. Another intelligence reporting Usman Chono ala molo inana jibe ko political party leader so le bije mena ko Adamu Barrow Masakunda nyanta ul monitor ba kele nak ibe sot la nyaadi de wala mu political opposition party leaders jumal nyenti ikonyo molde world they are very jealous and they can do everything possible to end the Adamu Barrow Masakunda. So but I only know nyola nyadi keso. Moment tulaje wale mo follow men tulaje ko mama kande iko Adamu Barrow ko ala Banjul Mafia ko uka jealous back Adamu Barrow la quarter. Awe Adamu Barrow aya come back le. Iko ando nyimo leje niwoli ya soto. Nyimo dan taw men tul fajende nyune mo Adamu Barrow la nyune be Adamu Barrow la Masakunda nyi iba dandila. Iko Adamu Barrow Masakunda ka jealous baki ni mola quarter. And nyene multi many alonko. Let me repeat this first. Because the President Barrow and the Banjul Mafia concluded their meetings by telling him to be very careful with the following people, as they are jealous and they can do everything to end your presidency by 2026. Who are these people? And that is Honorable Usain Dabo, state number 1 enemy of Adamu Barrow, or is very clear to even a blind person. Mama Kande, the name is already on the list. Mari Jobate, another hated Gambian at this point in time. Ufana name ni appear jele. Anin Jamal MBJ koteke. Mayor Talib Ben Suda and Yankuba Dabo, the chairmen of Brikama Area Council. Mfamala Justice Minister, I salute you. Ye konne. Anabara mazakunda kumafai ko ye konne. Iko konne. And ikaje kola nika modo kong amambeta hada madingoto nak. Yeah, mambeta about. Yes man. Hey, no man. No many mbara, you know. Youngster body chairman. Yo Canada. Honorable Alaji Kante, Busumbala. Rabara Mazakunda kuma fale ko yatul konne. Iba make sure to do everything possible to silence one of them among this. Ibenyo sotla nyaadi le. Otuta alale bulu. Aliamo dabo ko da aliamo Barrow diam de la platform ko dabo nyanda fala la fa confirm ka fatale. What a disgusting soul. Because I double con naturally. I are con. Adamu Barrow wish today, Dabo Efasam. That's our number one priority. But eka kuja dua inyong hanamadi ngaskeno kamuri fang kanenak arawaro. Arawaro health condition is deteriorating. You are not healthy. Arawaro ila body la shape, ila body la condition, ila body, ila fat la situation is very unhealthy. I don't know whether you know that. Malon the Dr. Jumaleki advice. Well, ila diet. I don't know but you should know ila life is in danger with this kind of lifestyle. It's in danger. Ni ba calculator tubabul konaja ni be tubabu jane the doctor will be finding kele be kisikisiro kele be advice la mone follow le chamotala. Ibuka sport ke. Ni be jambe crack sun. Mbe inject lawol every morning just to avoid embolism. The blood clutch mbe kale inject lawol la klaxan puri ba la ko ila baloni la blood nying as a flow no ijato ko na lafta kila wonya because no one thing this kind of body membe bala genetic adwa dabo efa ila body bete nyame is very detrimental to your health. Don't pray death to your fellow human beings. A fellow doctor, main piece of advice is I don't want to make, but it's a make sure that you are falling. Wale kala mama is very dangerous. Mama. So you know multi-millionaire ko arabaro masukuna e konne bi. Ay konne. Information was shared. Information was shared. Me don't know Janneh though. Don't you know what critical the back. Gamenon. Opposition political parties, head up. Gambia be vacant gradually. Gambia is dying. Alialo neko. The Nawekla contract or Adama Barola Masakunda men signed with Senegal. Gambia government is paying Senegalese government every month over $3 million. People may cross the Gambia Nawekla contract ikala contract ni field work ni meala ko contract ikadi jumalela ikadi no ali content la ngamela ugunjuru daba na ni company le wala ka Gambia do ko even ya jamela time ni field work al mene ala ko contract ni kije another man na meala ko adama wala personal friend ni do falana na o contract ko ni ta adama wala masakuna na contract ko because adama wala friend nam wo adama wala friend ni wale ni naweki a problem also sao kama nake Gambia naweki la problem. One if I can even explain better than this one because he knew something very important about this. Monena na happen old lad. Sa adama balo la manza kunda ka contracto di ala personal friend aka naweka contracto di adama balo la personal friend. Adama balo la personal friend ya naweki samba kiti la ombudsman jani u kiti nyimbe bana. Adama balo ya la friend yinta ke managing director di naweki. $3.5 million. $3.5 million, not dollars. You see, Gambia government kawale di Senegal masakundala. $3.5 million United States dollar, not dollars. One if I knows something about this. So, Adambarolo personal friends. Me alam kani Adambarolo be ye company le kulo tolo. mi ala ko nawek be contract ko di la company la so woni Adama Barrow ka siya base nyinta wo Adama Barrow wala chika ko de kisa aya ke nawek la managing director you understand nin nawek la kurango tata nyama Adama Barrow la nyim personal friend na business o nyintita andani Adama Barrow la business o nyi la siya ila profit ka made in a month at sial so mune be kala sila Adama Barrow na la nyim friend ba make sure le nawek nyintinya ibina ila ko nawe be the same contract ko nyabe contract ko nyinta la ko de ka award ka di nawe atela o company de la na la friend na company ibina ila ko nawe pana be ol jole la do ko la ito be profit men made la that ni Adama Barrow sala ko nyintinya so Adama Barrow na la nyim personal friend ni Gambia la kurango nyin nyali man Gambia bi dala fa kurango ne te beti ala banko ka ane ikana jeko Adama Barrow la personal friend yin fana wala musoni womo another senior executive member leti in NAWEC wala ka decision on yin made wala ka contract on yin award to the other company sold but wala yin friend manager yin wala mumoti me alanko Adama Barrow wala chika ayake director ti NAWEC bankoka Gambia bankoka NAWEC so nyunele ka yajele ka menkeje this is the conflicts of interest. Ibemu self-individual. Adama Barrow nga fale niko ni Adama Barrow man Gambia. Adama Barrow be kodo me made la a day. Akawale made than Gambia development out. The amount of money akame made a day. Adama Barrow kawale made Gambia development out. Kawale made Gambia development out. Yajel. What director ni managing director member NAWEC Adama Barrow la friend mani NAWEC a contract ko di men na company wali NAWEC for a problem also sa Adama Barrow wala chika ke director di NAWEC wala muso womo another senior executive member in NAWEC wala be NAWEC nyin tinyala le purito la company be survive no la nyade be kodo made no le fond e nyame nyina na Gambia la kodo nyim Gambia la nabe courant be damendo Gallo Sedi le mato fond Gallo Sedi mo Adama Barrow la personal friend ito le ka Gambia la business ito le ka ikakuja male keno ila in land bucha dilo mu be ko ne be ka wala keno wo Gallo Sedi nyina na company la yele Gambia mi alan ko contract ko nyin Adama Barrow masakunda Adama Barrow ya tinnale NAWEC ye contract ko nyin cika kadi o Gallo Sedi la company Barrow company be establish la wat mena anin Adama Barrow be la lonyo la sia bes la Adama Barrow 40% sia la so company to Gambia de wala lila mo janda atol men ka fo courant Gallo Sedi la company kon Adama Barrow 40% sia la so je when NAWEC samba kiti la kodi ko be woni NAWEC nyin tema Adama Barrow na mona ke sa in order to prove Gambia dingolo ibe baru ne la nyane Gallo Sedi very good Adama Barrow na la handpick wala nyama silang puru wo pusan puli member ni Gambia la NAWEC nyin tema kay ko sa mbete fonke la managing director di NAWEC baro Gallo Sedi fana la muso mo senior executive member di Gambia la kurambundata nyunel meeting osoro ni Adama Barrow ni Macky Sall city Gambia la contract ko ni sign anu Senegal contract ko men signing Gambia te ba 3.5 million dollar me yalo Gambia government kajo Macky Sall la siyasa do jele Senegal government ni currently yola cancel Adama Barrow la siya nyin ka soto la donc ko do men ci kan ka di Senegal Adama Barrow kala percentage soto jele Adama Barrow man dawla ko teke Adama Barrow e Gallo Sedi le ki Gambia la director ti NAWEC la director ti wo Gallo Sedi la company ni Adama Barrow de a siya base what is same man ni na musole be Gambia la NAWEC la senior executive member mati in NAWEC ya jel sila e ka Gambia la kuran e ka lama singo nyin tinyale puri ibe contract ko nyin dila Gallo la company la nyaade ne pour naldo Gambia dingol fota o kuran la itulbe o contract ko nyimbe dila Gallo la company la ni Adama Barrow la company ina ko de ke o NAWEC nyin dogu ye NAWEC la ko dote ye fanjo yete siya base nyinke wala nan kale ko Adama Barrow man sulal to law bankola Adama Barrow ka jelle an a day that's what Adama Barrow need ibe NPP ika fo kuran kando bale fa ka nyin sama kon ida MPP o igi altol MPP support ngo jena dito Allah so kon faro be MPP wote UDP UDP dingol ni natana UDP jibe and independent people on many anako they have at least the average Gambian only believe in you. Will Labour Party support them because will the 90% of the UDP family members are able to sustain their daily life. But MPP ding only bega sol de kataraji. Ali jibi. Banku dingol many anako be complain can be itolam. Ala jibi lo. Kurang ba fa kanjele. Aga kurang sa. And they are suffering. United Democracy Party, the average Gambians will generate a Kamara Wanda Suokono. United Democracy Party members all nimba. It is the same gallo say the element now. I don't borrow a personal friend. You never know faka. You never borrow Sia based company, never kill a contract or bid it or company any other borrow Sia based lady. So Medana legend of Gambenon. Ngalam Benningham over la Medana Janneh to be. Ala baraka waga gambe dingo na time ta fa mo kera le mbe kala na time to time noge be jeti nyaka na yala nyi manyi na jela ba okay masingo be kuro la sorry so Medana le Janneh to for what ko de baran kale ko nako ndabe fala Janneh so altido to dia ngamo be kontongal tonal kontonga ni musula nin kunjaro lati nal fota dawda dron al samo ko sula nin kunjaro kibaro di nin kibaro men borante bulu jande ya fonya nanne andu ntemu messenger lati ka fonya nyame ngata ni gambe di ngol ya wala nyama alina kibaro ta almata al salo to the recap of this story before many video ñu kuma aliana ne gambe di ngol opposition political party especially United Democracy Party ana baro la masakunda statistics ni kale yela investigation report menta yala ni ana baro tablo ko to state house ya jabe ko United Democracy Party will be 2026 presidential election on you win the GBOS statistics the data information natina about the Senegalese and Guineans residents in the Gambia is completely false. The Guinean resident in the Gambia is over 1 million Guineans currently resident in the Gambia. Anabara masakundana na kamentra ikamenta ka molnene men niajibi is nearly 600,000 Guineans living in the Gambia. It's even more than that. But data nyentali yadi use because they have their plan with this Similex company. The Senegalese citizen many ala kodoke be Gambia le kodoke. The Anambra Mansakunda make sure the number nyentali use to that level because they have their plan, like I said, with Similex company. Gambia in other Democracy Party, Sulani Kunjaro in Karo Galianako, Dalil Jumarat Anambro Kabirin Kelo push and pull the Similex company la contract on Yimbandani Anambro in Tema. Dalil Jumarat Nalialongo, Anambro Masakunda Condina la contract on Yindira. Mundalila Sabe, Kungafale Kalio Konikiskis. Because of the role the Similex company may play to reach the presidential election in 2021. Many are going to lay IEC la data nyintaka be control. Nyuneka na voters card nyindeda, nyuneka na ID card nyindeda, nyuneka na driver's license nyindeda. They use this strategy to use and reach the 2021 presidential election. In a way, Similex starter. That strategy is Similex before. Adambaro Masakunda before. But Similex strategy may use. And in Adambaro Banyu Mafia company may not incorporate the amount of money that Similex left a man shot law bulokon. Put it to like a continent, a Gambela ID card nyindeda. Being a rajibo mountain in Sierra. Because Similex play a very vital role for them. Because Gambian didn't vote for Adama Barrow. In a right, Similex le market to reach the presidential election, well, I Similex la contract on Infanataya extend in order to work hand in hand with IEC. Gambian only consider Infanafale Onyama. The opposition party, Sulanen Kunjara Kumari Yamari, Ali Emira. Ako Allah member and executive member, Budata illegal, unlawful activity within ala whatsoever. Ala mabaro masakunda waleta ya mute ya longa be bulo kono. Iba use come to divide alla political party. Opposition leaders are looking at failure. I'll say opposition again. In that promise, Munane Kaiko, Ibekal, ila aim and objective mendi. You will have to campaign and support for a particular individual. You have to campaign against the other particular individual in order to further divide the United Democratic Party. Neoketa says succeed in 2026 ni NPP ni winda. Instead, ya temuta corruption on na prokada kit in the token iba a position on you falling ibe single no law can be brushed under the carpet iba retala as the vice president. O anambarola mafial ya promise wala. To the recap of the stories, medana le Janneh to become to embassy in Ganola. So, altilo to dia Jalibako at a Yamarolande. Ndoloka ya phone for la batata. Na before mbele wanaleza. Kuma kuifila jalot na dale kotenge. Yamaru. Jawa jong bena sumanda medana le Janneh do ala endala man kanyandi ala magyane danyame amanna le kanyandi so dia ala baraka di jibir lalo